So let's react to this Kendra G video.
Here, let me put it like this. Hold on. Because I didn't think you was going to really pick at me.
But you're here. Do you want to do it?
No, girl. This how I show up. This me. Let me cut the light on.
Yeah, you had good light.
Okay, there.
All right.
Can you see me?
Yes, I just need you to, I don't want your head to be cut off. Okay. What's your name, honey?
City.
You got to stop moving, sweetheart.
All right. Now I'm stable.
How old are you, love?
34.
34. Where are you calling us from? Where do you live?
Atlanta.
ATL.
Yep.
Do you have any kids?
I have one, a daughter.
One daughter. How old is your daughter?
About to be 10.
10 years, one daughter. 10 years old. City, 34. What do you do for a living?
I have a marketing company and a fitness influencer, I guess you could say. I used to be a trainer.
Okay, marketing company, and you're a fitness influencer?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Pisces. So your name is City?
Yes.
So we got City, 34, Pisces, and the ATL. One daughter, that's 10. Have you ever been married?
What?
Have you ever been married?
No, ma'am.
No. She has her own marketing company, and she's a fitness influencer. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I like older, like not pawpaws, but uncles. You know, like 45.
45 and up. Okay. That's the only requirement. Just want an older man that's 45 and up.
I mean, no, I can give you. I prefer entrepreneur because I'm an entrepreneur. Someone that's like actively in the gym. You don't have to be fit like me, but I do think health is very important. Someone that is emotionally available. Because a lot of these men is operating on survival and not love. Someone that is like, what can I say? Patient. I'm learning to be submissive, so you gotta be a little patient with me because my mom.
Never. It is a red flag to deal with any woman that's saying she's learning to be submissive. Any woman it's either or, right? If you are submissive, you are already. It's not about learning, because this is the thing. What did she say? She was like 34 or whatever, in her 30s. This is the thing where women don't understand. You be set in your ways. A lot of times, old dogs can't learn new tricks. It's just how it is. I really think it's not a good thing to deal with a woman that says she's learning to be submissive. If submission, right, femininity, right, agreeableness, all those things, if that's the type of woman you want, do not get a woman that's, I need a masculine man to make me feminine. I'm learning to be feminine. No. It's either you've had years, an upbringing of femininity, of submissiveness, or you didn't. I think it's kind of like a programming, right? And to be honest, modern day women who's not been submissive, feminine in a way, well, it is hard for them to, turn it on. It is. I think it's very hard. So I think it's a red flag. Don't deal with it, because then you go into a relationship thinking one way, oh, she's going to become feminine or whatever, or become submissive, then whatever, but she usually won't, right? She'll argue with you. It's her way, the highway. It makes it chaos, so it's annoying.
I can be a little fly, but I'm in therapy, so I know my wrongs and my triggers, so
Okay. What about deal breakers?
aggressive men is a deal breaker for me. That's an absolute no. Not to sound like I do think health is very important. Like, if you are not, you don't have to be in shape, but just health is very important to me. I can't do sloppy. You can be big, but not sloppy, if that makes sense. Um, and then passive aggressive men, like I don't like gender role type of men, like try to treat women a certain caliber. I don't like that. My dad in my life, so I'm not looking for a daddy. I don't need no daddy. Don't try to come over here and yeah, I don't like that. So yeah.
Okay. Could he have kids already?
Sure.
You don't need a daddy, but then why would you want an older man? I don't know. I think that's weird.
Okay, you have kids already. And where are you talking about looks? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Do he have to make a certain amount?
Yes.
Ideally, I'm not pocket watching because I pay my own bills, so I'm not looking for a man with money. I don't need a man. I pay my own bills. I would love for you to have your finances in order though, so we can ball on each other, trip for trip, gift for gift.
Okay. So there is no money requirement though.
I mean, just be financially in order. I'm not counting your pockets. Everybody finances is different. Like what you think is comfortable for you, 100,000 may be great for you. 200,000 may be great for. We all live different lives. Just be financially comfortable where you.
Why start at 100? Why start at 100? I hope Kendra say, well, there are some men that 50K he's comfortable with, 40K he's comfortable with. So is that fine?
Can maintain your life.
Well, you
Again, I'm not
named high
asking
salaries. You named 100 and 200. Would you date a man that made 50K?
I mean that's hard to say because
Right? Oh, I'm glad Kendra said that.
okay, I don't know. Because Atlanta is like, we hustle here. We don't really have jobs. Like, so it's kind of hard to put a. Some people don't have jobs, but they live a great life. If that
How
makes
do you
sense.
not have a job and live a great life?
We do in Atlanta. I don't have a I don't have a technical clock in job, but I make great money. I have my own business.
So
like,
you do. So, okay, you don't work for somebody, you work for yourself.
right.
Right. So you're a boss. So you have a, okay.
You're not a boss. This is the thing with a lot of women. You're not a boss B when you work for yourself. You're not. I mean, being a boss of yourself is what? You're just an adult. I mean, you control yourself. You're not a boss when you're not hiring people. When you're not the boss of people, right? Other people. If you're the boss of yourself, you're just like any other person. You control yourself. Ridiculous.
Okay, job is, I know what you're saying as a job, but okay, well, long story short, we don't got to be here long. 50K, you would date or no?
No.
Okay. So it has to be more than that.
So she is watching his pockets.
Ideally like 100. It just sounds so shallow though. I hate that though. Cause.
Well, no duh. You're another shallow person. She cares about the person. I mean, being in the gym, it's awesome. It's great. It's a great thing. But let's just be honest. You are shallow. You care about someone's looks. And this is the thing, right? I wish more people, especially women, just be honest. Just be honest. You're shallow. You want a man with looks. You want a man with money. You know what? It's more respectable if you're honest. This whole, oh, I don't care what he makes. I just need him to be comfortable. Okay. So him making 50K is good, right? No, he's not. It's not. He needs to make 100K. So really, no, you don't care if he's comfortable. You care that he makes a certain amount of money and he's comfortable. That's the thing. And I can tell you this. Women only care about a man's amount of money, what he earns, is because they calculate in their head that that money that that man earns will be part of hers as well. So if he makes 50K, the likelihood of him giving her 50K ain't that high, or giving her a good amount of money, buying trips, or I mean, paying for trips, buying presents, doing things with her for money. Even if, like, let's say, oh, I need money for bills, whatever. The chances aren't as high, right? Because he makes only 50K. But if he makes 100K, 200K, well, the chances go up. So she sees that, like, she sees the man's money as her own as well. This is the thing with women. Why they want a man to make a certain amount of money is because they calculate in their head that, you know what, the amount of money he makes, well, he needs to have enough room for me to take some of it. That's the thing.
Again, like, that's why I prefer entrepreneur, because a 9 to 5 room, you may not gross what I gross, if that makes sense, but you may live a great life.
Why do you think? Why do you think saying? I mean, these are your requirements,
right?
So you won't date a man that makes 50K, but you think that sounds shallow. Why does it sound shallow to you?
Because I mean, now especially in Atlanta, like they put it like we gold diggers down here, like, but a lot of us handle our own. Like, we're not looking. I'm gonna speak for myself. We're not looking for somebody to cash out, but at the same time, yeah, why not?
The contradiction, the hypocrisy is the delusion is next level with women. This is the problem. This right here is the problem with the dating market. A 34-year-old single mom, right? Who's saying that she makes her own. But you know what? She's not a gold digger. But you know what? He needs to make this amount of money. Why? Why does he need to make that amount of money? Because you need some gold to dig. This is the absolute absurdity. Absolute absurdity with women. They are asking for rare men. Entrepreneurs, I mean, this, like, fine, she makes 100K, which is still ridiculous because it seems like absolutely every single mom on the Kendra G show makes over 100K. When in totality, right? I think there's like 30% that makes over 100K, and that is men and women in the U.S. And yet, and so, like, what, women maybe 10%, and this is like, let's say black women maybe even 5%, but like every single woman, every single mom that goes on to the Kendra G show makes 100K. And this is, you know what, why I doubt that? Because people that make money, they don't care how much the other person makes. They don't. In my opinion, that's my opinion. They don't care how much the other person makes, especially when it comes to dating. Unless they see that the money that the other person makes, they will benefit from. That's the point. For men, in my opinion, and this is general, men don't care how much a woman makes. I mean, great that she makes money, right? Great that she has a job. But men don't care how much a woman makes because he's not going to benefit from it. Here's a woman that makes supposedly 100K. Yet she wants a man that makes more, just as much or more. So why would he care how much you make? Because obviously she cares. Because she wants to benefit from it. He won't. He won't care because he knows, men knows, they don't benefit from women making money.
Girl, do you have... We're not looking for somebody to cash out, but yeah, like, why not? You are contradicting yourself.
I'm not.
Okay, you just said we're not looking for someone to cash out, but yeah, why not?
Well, when I say yeah, why not? I mean, like, if I'm doing gift for gift, like, if I can spoil you, I want you to spoil me back. That's what I'm saying. Okay, in so many words.
So we get that part. So you said it sounds shallow, but shallow or not, if he made 50K, you won't give him a chance.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
And we're gonna be talking about this throughout the stream. The mindset. This is the mindset. It is a lie when women say they're single by choice. They are not single by choice because they eliminate all their options or majority of their options. Okay? If you purposely eliminate everything, you have no options. So really, you're not single by choice. This is the thing, when you're truly single by choice, is that you see the man that you want. The man that he is absolutely everything you want in a man. And then you would date him, you would date with him, you would be with him. Yet you say no to that. Then you're single by choice. Right? Then you're single by choice because you chose, right? You had this option, perfect option that you would take up, yet you said no to it. Then you're single by choice. This is the thing with women. It is their mindset throughout. This is why I've said this before. I do not have sympathy for women when it comes to the dating market. Because women are their own problem. They are the biggest problem they have in the dating market. So there's no sympathy when it comes to women and the dating market. Because this mindset to think that, this is the thing. The mindset of that, you know what, a 50K man is nothing for me. And yet, an above average man, 100K financially is above average man. That's who I qualify for. Yet, I'm a mid-30s single mom. Average to below average, especially in the face. She's average in the face. Maybe she's a fitness woman, so maybe she's decent in the body, but this is the thing. It is average women thinking that they qualify or they're right for above average man, and that's why they're still single.
What's that? I'm sorry, I'm new here.
Okay, when you stand up and we see your full body.
Oh, okay, cool. Hold on. I have on my nightgown. Give me a second. Let me pull it all the way down. I was in bed just like scrolling on Instagram. Or maybe I should. Hold on. Here. Let's do it this way.
Okay. She's 34. You are a fitness influencer, so we expect that body to be bodying.
Yeah.
All right. You already told me your age range. That was early. So, city 34. Do you want the guy to be in Atlanta?
Preferably, yeah.
Okay. You did say you can have kids?
Sure. Yes, I love kids.
Do you want more kids?
I do. I had custody of 3 of my little cousins for like 3 years, and they just went back. So it's just me and my daughter now.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
My daughter about to be 10. I guess her dad. I be having situationships. I don't really be like in relationships. I don't do my patience is like so small. Like that's why I said.
So, short patience. That's attractive.
I'm in therapy. I think I was the problem. My patience so thin. Like when you pay all your bills, you don't be needing them, man. You may want them, but you don't need them. And they do something stupid, you be like, next, bye. Like I have a ghosting problem.
You're the second person that said this is, I think, the problem. The second person tonight that pretty much have their finances in order that says they don't need a man. So you think a man is only necessary if you need him for financial reasons?
No, that's why when you ask me that question, I'm like, I'm not looking for him for finances. I would want him to be more like, how can I put this? Like, let me tell you what I told my therapist. I need somebody to be patient with me because I have to unlearn what I've learned when I was growing up, which is be independent. I have to learn to be submissive. So you gotta be patient. Like,
what did I say? Do not get with women that's trying to learn to be submissive, because they will be a headache. Because there are already bad traits that are already installed in them. These therapists will not help. I mean, they could tell you like, oh, this is your problem. but they don't solve problems. Therapists don't solve problems. It's really not their job. It's their job to have you recognize your problems. They don't solve it. So really, and this is why, right? I promote with men, have good self-awareness. I think men need to take time, right? Take time in your day, in your life, and evaluate yourself, right? Think about your life, think about your personality, think about everything about yourself. Understand yourself. Know your shortcomings, know your problems, critique yourself. Because that is the best way to improve yourself. And this woman is chaos. She's a headache. A woman that's only qualified for situationships. She's attracted to terrible men. Seems like she might have some family problems too, but that's another can of worms.
I have to learn to watch my mouth. I have to learn to be more let a man lead.
So as you're learning that, you want him to be patient with you.
He can, or he don't have to. But I mean, if you want to view me,
Here's what I've learned. I feel like words are powerful. A lot of women who do well financially say they don't need a man. And then, your words are powerful. Guys like, your wish is my command. So you're going to keep getting men in your life that you quote unquote don't need because you have made your mind up. The man that I don't need him. And every time a woman says she doesn't need a man, the first thing she says after is, I can pay my own bills. I can take care of myself. So,
and yet they asked for a 100K man. This is absolutely insanity. To say that you can pay your own bills, can use your own money, you're an adult, no duh. So you don't need a man. So in essence, you only needed a man to pay your bills. That's what women nowadays think. They only think of men as wallets. So since they don't need a wallet, they don't need a man. So no duh that these are the women that are for the streets, that are in situationships, that are baby moms.
It comes across as, because I'm financially well on my own, I don't need a man. But I think women have to stop just saying you don't need a man because you.
And they are the women that say I don't need a man are synonymous, or the women that say I need above average man financially. Could you pay your own bills, or do you need a man too? Because it don't make sense. The two doesn't mesh. If you don't need a man for money, yet you want a man that makes this amount of money, why? Why? Because these are the women that want men to take away their adult responsibilities. This is why women like her will want a man that makes 100K or more. Because they want to stop working. They want to stop stressing. They will want to work when they want to work. They want to work their own hours and not have the stress of making money. They don't want to be adults. They don't want to have the problems of being an adult. They want the man to take away their adult responsibilities. And all tatted up, it's like, yeah, that's all tatted up for the streets, a single mom, right? I mean, a single mom, all tatted up, only in situationships. She's for the streets.
You can pay your own bills because you're saying that's all really a man is good for.
Oh, here in Atlanta, they lead with their money. But so it's like.
Well, hold on. We talking about you. You won't even date a man that doesn't make a certain amount of money.
Which is why I said I didn't want to say that, because that sounds shallow. Because I have entertained some brokies, but at the same time,
50K is not brokey. 50K is the medium. I mean, like, seriously, you're not broke. This is the disgustingness. This is the disgustingness of women. Making 50K a year is not broke. It is not broke. Right? If you are a financially stable man, financially responsible man, where you're not spending your money like willy-nilly, right? And I want to really encourage a man to be financially stable, where you make your money, pay your bills, pay other obligations, set aside money, put money into high interest accounts, right? Savings accounts. Put money a little bit more into the side for emergencies, high interest accounts, a little bit into retirement or stock investments. In my opinion, that's what my opinion is. If you're financially stable, you can, right? If you're financially stable, you are doing well. 50K is good. I'm not saying that you're gonna buy Ferraris and going crazy with money. No, but if you're financially stable, you're not spending money like it's water. You're not eating out every day, all that shit, right? You're not broke. As long as you've been financially stable, financially wise, you can make 50K work, be amazing. So any woman that calls a man that makes 50K, which is average money, the average meaning for men, brokey, is insane and it's disgusting.
It's like, that's my ideal.
Listen, I'm not even really here to, I like to give a mirror,
Okay.
right? So it's not about the people that lead with money. And here's why. Let's talk about this. Men are leading with money because women like you, not judging you, they won't even give them a shot if they don't have a certain amount of money. So I'm not necessarily agreeing with men leading with money, but in 2024, if you want an opportunity with an attractive girl like you look great, your body is top notch.
Body's okay, face mid.
You have to have money. You already set out your own mouth. If a guy made 50K, you want to date him. So men are making it known that they make money.
And that's the hypocrisy. That's the hypocrisies. I date brokies. Or, men are leading with money. Everyone thinks they're gold diggers. And yet, I need a man that makes 100K. No man that makes 50K. The hypocrisy is amazing. It's just, and you know what? It shows you therapy isn't working on her. And that's why I say therapy is meaningless. It is crap. It is shooting money down the toilet. Therapy is just shit. It is really, I'm not for therapy because, again, it is just you throwing money. It's just you talking to another person. It's like an echo chamber. A person that will feed into your delusions. That's my opinion, right? They don't help. They don't. Therapy really, for the few, it does. I guess it could. But for majority, it don't.
Because they want a shot with a woman.
Mm-hmm. True.
And I'm not trying to say, listen, this is not about I don't believe in right or wrong. I believe in a mirror. And you got to understand why you're attracting what you're attracting because you're putting out certain things to attract a certain way. Am I telling you got to date a man that makes 50K? No, I'm not telling you that at all. But you also can't judge the man that is making it known he make more than 50K. All right, we'll keep on. All right. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer this question. You can skip it.
Last night.
What is so funny?
You said when I was into it with somebody, like intimate?
The last time you had sex, but you also don't have to answer.
Last night.
Last night?
Yeah.
So what's up with this guy?
Wait, I don't even know who on this live. Like, what if I know? Oh, anyway, what do you mean? Like, we figuring it out, actually.
Does he make more than 50K?
Yes.
Do you want a relationship?
Yep.
You know what? This is the thing. It is hard. Kevin Samuels did push therapy. But this is hard. This is hard because, in my opinion, women are too deluded for therapy. That's my opinion. Let's say the women that Karen Samuel says you need to go therapy, it's too late for them. It is too late for them. Because these are women that are in the mid-30s to 40s or whatever. Therapy is too late. It is too late. I'm sorry, it is too late for you. Because you're set in your ways. You're not going to change. You're not going to change. I'm sorry. I mean, can you? Could you? You possibly could. Problem is, a lot of women, so many women, are so set in their ways. They're so rigid. They're so rigid in their way of thinking. And we'll definitely be talking about it like that a lot tonight. They're so rigid in their thinking that therapy is useless. A therapist won't make you change your mind. They won't. Hell, women aren't stupid. That's the thing. Women aren't stupid. I never called women, maybe I have, but I know women aren't stupid. They know that. Let's say this. Getting with the Pookies, the Ray Rays aren't good. Having kids out of wedlock isn't good. Yet they still do it. They still do it. What's that say? They don't care. They think that, you know what? Maybe it would be different for them. Maybe, you know what? I'm going to ignore these red flags and still do it anyway. I don't care about the results. I don't care about the future. I will still do what I want to do. I don't care about finding a good man. I will still have sex with terrible men, with men that with men that I'm not in a relationship with right now, while looking for a good man. Or I guess she's looking for a good man. Women don't care.
So have y'all discussed that? What's his thoughts?
Yeah, we did actually. We went to dinner and we had a conversation about everything, like why I ghosted him, why my patience short, all that good stuff.
Okay, how long y'all been dating for?
How long I've been knowing him for? Probably like 2 years. How long we've been talking off and on? Probably like a year.
So you've been talking for a year and you want a relationship and y'all haven't been able to come to that conclusion?
No, not really.
Well, not that. Do you want the relationship or does he want one back mutually?
I mean, that's what we discussed last night. We said we're gonna give it a go. I mean, we gotta.
Also, you're in a relationship now?
No, I'm not in a relationship.
Then what do you mean you're gonna give it a go?
Like, I'm entertaining giving it a thought. Like,
great for that man, right? He's agreeing to, let's give it a go. You are agreeing to it, yet you're looking for another man. So this is a woman that wants to bring chaos into men's life. So hypothetically, a man was interested. Now he talks to her. Now she's talking to she's entertaining another man while she already talking to a man already. What the hell is this? This is so toxic. This is what I said. What therapy is therapy actually helping her? Because this attitude, this way of thinking, this mindset is so toxic. To entertain multiple men at the same time. How can any good man see any value in you when you are entertaining multiple men at once? This is why, right? I said these women are just beyond. This is not feminine. This is not ladylike. This is not dating with purpose. Absolutely ridiculous.
Like, making it an option.
Like, but I thought you just said you wanted a relationship with him.
Yeah, but you just can't hop into, well, my philosophy, I'm sorry, you just can't hop into it. Like, I feel like we need to.
Why can't you just hop into it? You know this guy for 2 years. You've been talking for a year, at least seriously. You hop into what? This is. Women are ridiculous.
We need to be friends and date, and then we can be exclusive. Like,
exactly. This is the problem, right? This is a problem with older women with women that have most likely high body counts, single moms, pair bonding has been destroyed. Her ability to pair bond with another man has been destroyed. It is so difficult to be with this woman. It is not worth the time. It is definitely not worth the time for good men. So what time is, what is it worth for what kind of men is it worth? What type of men she's attracting? The type of men that only sees her as a pump and dump. That's it. A pump and dump.
Like, I don't know. I just learned this in therapy. Like, there's levels to dating. Like, you just don't go full-blown relationship. According to what I learned, like, you have to date, which is like go out, date. You can talk to other people. Then you're exclusive, which means we're not talking to other people. And then this relationship where maybe, you know, we're talking about moving and going to the next step and all that. Like, it's levels to dating.
You just had sex with a man. You skipped levels. It's like, this is the absolute insanity. Right? Absolute insanity. So are you telling me a man just talks to her, he'll get sex? Right? Without jumping to dating, jumping to relationship. He doesn't need to be in a relationship with her. And he can have sex. So what man wants to be in a relationship with her? You don't have to be in a relationship with this woman, right? Maybe date once, date a few times, you'll get sex. So what's the purpose? What's the benefit of dating her? Because obviously she will have sex with other men because she's not exclusive.
So in the dating process, though, you can have sex.
To me, yeah. I chose him, though. He didn't choose me.
Is he having sex with other people too?
Probably. I'm not
Like,
gonna.
you don't care. You don't care about
No,
that.
wrap it up.
Okay. Okay. So you're dating. So what is your goal with me, City? Do you want to continue to date or do you want to be in a relationship with somebody? What's your relationship goals?
Do you not date before relationship? I don't know.
I mean, here's the deal. I don't think you should have sex with a person you want to be in a relationship with. I think you should get the relationship. I believe you could date, but I think if you know you want to be in an exclusive relationship with a man, don't have sex with him until y'all come to that agreement, because what happens is, let's say you want this relationship. You already told me y'all been talking for a year. You can stay in situationship mode forever because he already proved he could sleep with you without being your man, right?
Oh yeah.
So so it just really depends on what you desire. Like, if you desire for a relationship, and another reason why I say you make that rule is because you will learn there's a lot of men that will have sex with you that will never make you their girlfriend. So it's important for you to learn your situation, pool of options versus the men you can seriously have a relationship and build something with options.
This is the problem. And I agree with Kendra. I do. But this is the problem. Her mindset, this woman's mindset, is gone. It's poisoned. This is the type of woman she is. This is the problem. It's not men's fault. It's her. Her mindset is ruined. What type of man do you think that this type of woman will attract? The type of men she's been dealing with. The type of men that don't take her seriously, that will just pump and dump. That's it. Those are the men that will entertain her. No good man will see value in this woman. Besides, even a good man, right? I mean, I don't think a good man would, but even other types of men will see only a sexual value in this type of woman. Because this woman's mindset is for shit.
And because the lines of situationships, because a lot of times a man, you can have a situationship, probably look really good, got really good sex, or has good money. It's one of those three things, or maybe a baby daddy, I don't know. One of those things that are allowing you to break all your rules that you might have to be intimate with this guy. And no judgment, but what happens is if you want more, it may never grow into anything. So you gotta decide what you want.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get that. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to sound
Well,
cliche, but
how long you been in situationships for?
I mean, honestly, I had the kids, so I wasn't even dating, like entertaining nobody. I was focused on the kids for mad long.
You
I
think,
really
oh
just
yeah.
got,
So for
huh?
10 years, you've been in situationships for 10 years?
No.
I'm asking you.
No, like I really just got back outside. I said I was being a mom. I wasn't even focused on dating. I wasn't even talking to nobody for like forever.
Okay. So again, do you want a committed relationship or do
Yes.
you want a committed
Hmm.
relationship?
Yes.
Okay, that's the goal.
I'm sorry. You're not going to qualify for it. What man definitely views this and see, oh, this is relationship material? I just had sex with my situationship last night. Oh wow, that's really tempting. Oh, I'm going to contact this woman because I want to get in a relationship with her.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Being submissive, being my mouth, and ghosting, or what is called disconnecting easily. I guess that's what they call it.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm very nurturing. I'm great at business. Um, I'm an easy partner to get along with. I'm very compassionate. I mean, I have.
Nurturing, practically all women are good at business. What does that have to do with the what? How is that helpful to a man that makes above average money? It means nothing. Uh, and easy to be with. Really? Because what I see, I don't think so.
A lot of qualities. I'm not perfect, but I have a lot of qualities.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
Maybe one.
Maybe one.
Yes.
Okay. So we got City, 34, Pisces in Atlanta. One daughter that's 10. She works for a marketing company, fitness influencer, 45 and up. All right. We have a
I think this woman is, yes, she needs therapy. No, it won't work out. I've said therapy. To be honest, she's 34. She should have had therapy when she was 24. That's it. When she was 24, it would probably have been more useful rather than she's at 34. This woman, she's already built. She is who she is. So she's damaged. I'm sorry. Is it impossible for her to change? No. Is it impossible to find a good man? No. Will she? I'm doubtful for both. Right? I'm doubtful she'll change, and I'm doubtful she'll find a good man. That's it. So I don't know. What do you guys think?